Where that light was, right there, when you were like this, it looked like...
it's doing it on you now as well.
It looked like you had one of those things when you talk touch. So you know when they've got a hole in their throat and they go like this? They go like this. They press the hole and they go, can I get 1 tequila sunrise? Do you know what I mean?
Do you remember when you were a kid and you used to hold them buttercups up under your chin?
Yeah.
You ever do that? And it was like, if you have yellow under your chin, you're
like butter. If you have yellow under your chin, you're a slag.
You're a slag. But it's always yellow because it's just a reflection of it.
But I've always had a double chin. I had to use a sunflower.
You had a full bouquet.
I just had a family size.
You
bucket.
are screaming.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
Should I put it back a bit?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Anyway, back to my joke. I had a family sized. You can't believe it's not butter.
Margarine.
Tub. What is the difference between butter and margarine, though?
Well, I had an Aunt Margarine. She's not very well. I can't believe she's not better.
Yeah.
Shall we start it?
Shall we start it?
Go on, then.
Oh, sorry everyone, we just had a visitor in the studio.
An interruption.
Yeah, sorry, a bit of an interruption there. We had the cleaner in, bless her.
She stank like shit, didn't she?
Bonita. Yeah, absolutely stank, bless her. But yeah, she's not there anymore. Well, Tits, tell us, why are you so tired?
Oh, I'm bloody tired, and I'll tell you I'm annoyed because... we might as well get into it now. I went on board that we have a lovely salon that we can buy hair care products.
Right.
And
At a discounted price?
That's for me to know when you find out. Anyway, I was running out of some conditioner, so I went down to get some Kerastase, the artist formerly known as Kerastase.
Yeah.
And the lovely lady in the shop, she was like, oh, you know, come. I said, do we have any of the oil, the hair oil? And she was just like, well, no, we only have this brand. I said, because it's just, you know, my hair's fine. She was just like, yeah, no, it doesn't look damaged. It just looks dry.
I was going to say it looks dead greasy.
I put oil in it. But she went, it just looks dry. I thought, you cheeky cow, I've just been in the shower. I've just shampooed. I've just put my oils in.
But Titty, let me ask you this. Were you wearing a wig at the time? Because your wigs do look dry.
I did have a wig on.
They're very, very dry. But Tits, talking of dry wigs,
tell
us, what are you wearing? Tell the audience.
So today, for you to imagine it, we've just been in Bodrum, actually, in Turkey.
Bodrum.
And I've been running out of costumes, I'll be honest.
Right.
You know, we're doing the shows and things. So what I've actually managed to do is I've got a Turkish flag. Lovely red colour with the little white accent. I've wrapped it around, whipped it up into a tight corset, boned, you know, on the hair, a dry blonde wig.
Disgusting.
7 years old.
Have you put some of the Kershalissus in it?
Yeah, some of that. That's on the top. And actually, I went to the bazaar and got some of the rose hip, and I've just sprinkled that on the top as well, so that's lovely.
Fab.
2 pairs of tights, bit of a black fishnet, and of course, a Laduca boot.
And
that's all she's wearing. But what have you got on today? Because I'll be honest, I've never seen you quite revealing.
Yes. Well, I wanted to try something different, and obviously I've lost 24 stone in the last week.
30, but yeah, go on.
And I wanted to do something, you know, change it up. So what I've done is I went down to Boots Superdrug supermarket
in Greece.
No, in Turkey again. So what it is it's a fake Boots.
It's the designer fake, isn't it?
It's a designer fake of Boots, and
Boots.
It's actually called flip flops.
Right.
And what I've done is I
Plimsolls.
went in there, and they have an own brand, what did you say?
Plimsolls.
That's the one, Shoe Zone.
Yeah.
And what I've done is I've brought some tooth floss, and obviously I have no teeth, so there's no reason to use floss on my gums. So what I've done is I've just wrapped my body.
Well, I was just going to say, you've fashioned it into a bit of a G-string, haven't you?
It's a G-string, so I've just kind of wrapped it around, and then on the shoe, I've cut half a pleaser. It's half a pleaser.
Yeah.
I've cut half a pleaser, stripper heel, half a croc, glued it together, popped it on, and then of course on the wig I've got an iconic ginger mullet.
I mean, it's very on brand for you.
Yeah, my nipple keeps slipping out.
It does, but just wrap a bit of floss around it.
But yeah, of course you're never going to see these outfits. Why, Tits?
Absolutely not, because it's a podcast.
It's a potty baby.
So you'll have to imagine it best you can.
Yeah. Right. So Tits, I've got a question for you.
Hit me.
hen-dos.
Yeah,
Tell me, because I'm planning my best friend's hen-do right now. It's very stressful.
I can imagine.
It's 10 out of 10 stressful. I've never planned anything this much. I don't even know how to plan a balanced diet, let alone a hen-do. Oh, I must admit, we've got a very noisy
You'll have to ignore the air conditioning. Yeah.
It's actually
I've had to turn it up really, really loud because Georgie's tights are rotten.
Yeah, dead rotten.
Yeah, but hen-dos, I'll tell you this for free. I've never been on one.
Yeah.
Never organised one.
Well, because you're not a woman.
Not a woman. Not a hen.
Not yet.
And I don't think I'm ever going to go on one. To be
honest.
Will. No.
You'll come on my end, too.
No.
No?
No. I'll be the ring bearer.
All right, you'll be the ring bearer. I'll be the ring bearer.
Shall I tell you what? I'll make your wedding dress.
Right.
Right. Free of charge. Mates rates. I'll make your wedding dress.
Right.
And unbeknownst to you, I'll make an exact replica 10 times smaller. Just with two more rhinestones on it.
Yeah.
And I'll wear that. And I'll just be on the door greeting people. Hi, come on in. Sit down. Oh, thank you. A lovely dress. Thank you. Or just wait till you see what the bride's wearing. Come on, sit down. That's it. This way. Toilet's through there. Thank you, madam.
Do you know what?
Oh, another air fryer.
To some real lows in your career, including working in Blackpool.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Our bloody day, yeah. No, I think we should do some matching wedding dresses anyway, Tits.
We need to.
I think that would be cute. Well, yeah, I'm planning the hen-do. I'm very stressed. You know, it's
well,
in
I must
a house.
admit, you can tell because you broke out something rotten, you know.
Just on me arse.
Just
dead spotty arse.
She did have a bit of an accident this morning, and I don't think you've heard of this yet. I mean,
No.
news travels fast on the ship, but you have been a bit of a recluse today. So I did bingo this morning. Shut up. And, you know, it's classic bingo. I'm calling the balls, walking around the room. Well, it's a room full of audience. You'll not really know what that looks like, but it was, just imagine it best you can, an audience full. And I was walking through, and our theatre is actually pulled out, and there's obviously, you know, the chairs...
It's pulled out?
It's pulled out. No, the chairs pull out, because it's a multi-space room, you know. So the chairs eventually fold down and then get pushed in the wall. So I'm there walking around, mingling, you know, people's princess, just speaking to people, calling out the balls, doing all that fun stuff.
Right.
And I go to sit next to, you know, one of our lovely guests to see how they're getting on, just take the weight off my feet. The minute I sat down... a lot of weight. The minute I sat down on the chair... They folded forward, buckled down, cut to me, laying on the floor with these 3 chairs on top of me. Obviously, the audience went wild, and I was like, hold on a minute, yeah, it's all fun and games, but I am actually a bit stuck. Can someone just get this?
Joking.
They bloody loved it. So I'm there, trapped under the furniture, still calling bingo. The show must go on. Next thing you know, she's broke her leg in a wheelchair.
Do you know what was weird? Is I came to the end of bingo, and as people walking out, they said... Wow, cool, that was a lot more entertaining than the last time we saw her call bingo. And it must have been that.
It will have been that.
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
Did you get bruised?
I didn't get bruised, but like I said, it ripped all my toenails off.
Ripped all your toenails off?
Yeah.
Delicious. I tell you what, I'll give you a tip.
Save on a pedicure then.
So, the Egyptians, they thought if you put toenails and fingernails in a tea and drank it, it helped your bones go... I just made all that up, I'm sorry.
I think you did.
I made all of that up. That's a complete lie.
Yeah.
Never even been to Egypt. Sucked one off though. You stupid
bitch.
Ooh. Titty, I got a sponge.
You got one?
I got one.
After the recommendation, how's it? What? Well, you must have had quite a big one though. Did you get one? How much was it? At least $100.
I actually, it's not a sponge. It was an old Greek woman's mattress.
Yeah.
That's got the same
just left on the road
texture.
It
was left on the side of a road.
Yeah.
And what
so when you get it wet, what happens? You get it in the shower. You get it all wet. You squeeze it. Does anything come out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cat piss.
Yeah.
Bit of cat piss.
Yeah. Some tzatziki.
Yeah. Olive oil.
So you actually end up being a lot dirtier than what you started,
but I've saved on fake tan.
And you saved on
I've
fake
saved on fake tan.
Just smeared shit all over you, haven't you?
You just yes.
That's a £1.
That's a bloody £1. She spoke about shit.
I did. So I put a shit ban on for Georgie because that's all she used to say, the potty mouth over there. But it was actually me this time.
You just said potty. That's another £1.
I'll put £1 in the tin. Maybe you can buy a new wig. That looks trash.
Oh, shut
right.
up.
Anyway, moving on.
Barb made this. Right, Tits, this is a new section we're introducing to Up The Aft.
I'm so excited.
And this section is called Below Dick.
You're going to have to give us a theme song for it.
Okay, 1 minute, let me warm up.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Below Dick.
That's it, cut print moving on.
Yeah,
okay,
cut print, moving on.
New section, go. What does this entail?
So Below Dick is when crew members from all different cruise lines, cruise ships, yachts, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Even a fishing boat. Dinghy, this, that, whatever. And what they do is they write in and just confess something.
Right.
It's completely anonymous.
Anomaly.
Anomaly.
Do. That's the sound tune. That's the theme tune.
That's
anyway,
the theme tune.
Keep going.
And yes, we've got one here. Mm-hmm. And this one comes in from Sandra, who works.
You just said it was
MS.
anonymous, you stupid cow.
Oh, it's anonymous.
Okay, this is not Sandra from Not MSC.
No. And this is: I once had sex on the bridge of a ship.
Which for people that don't know, if you're not, you've not been on a ship before, it's where the captain sits, where they drive the ship from is the bridge.
Yes. Thanks, Tits. They're not idiots. Right. I once had sex.
I don't know. They're listening to this podcast.
Yeah,
so
that's
true.
There. Fucking hell.
Go on.
Right, if she would let me talk.
Yeah, I once had sex on the bridge.
I once had sex on the bridge with a captain of a ship.
Yeah.
And it was so good, we knocked the wheel 2 ways port, and the ship ended up rocking. That's the confession, Tits. What do you think about that?
I think it's a crock of shit. We don't have wheels anymore, but anyway.
They do.
Oh, on MSC they probably do.
Yeah. Do you know, actually, the cruise line me and Tits work for, whenever they sell off one of the lifeboats, they just give it to MSC. And they just add a pool on it.
They had a pool on it, and that's deck 7.
That's deck 7, darling.
Now, I saw them with a windsock out the window, so they can't be that up to date with the technology.
Bloody
so maybe they still have a wheel.
Bloody
well, there we go, Below Dick. If you have any confessions, it's only if you work on a cruise ship, though.
Yeah, I mean, we'll also take yachts.
For that.
Isle of Wight ferry, not so much.
Not so much, no.
Yeah. Ferry along the Mersey. No, we'll take that as well.
We'll take anything. No, but if you do have anything else you want to send us in, you can send it in for the message in a bottle.
Fab.
But this is just exclusively for crew members.
Yeah, crew members. Tits.
Yeah.
Listen, we spoke the other week about me never buying you a nice coffee.
Never done it.
Which I have done, a nice mocha a few times, but I've got a new obsession.
Tell me. Because I think we share the same obsession.
I am obsessed here in Greece with Freddo coffee.
Oh.
Now, it's not a Freddo in a coffee. That's what people might think.
See, that'd be nice as well.
That would be nice, darling. They're too expensive, Freddos, though.
Bloody hell, yeah. No, it is like a frozen, not even a frozen coffee, an iced coffee.
Oh.
A cold, frappy wappy coffee.
But what's it got in it?
I don't know. What does it have?
Ice cream. That's how they make it frappy.
Is that what it is?
Darling, it's ice cream.
Oh, I didn't bloody know that. Well, that's fabulous. Because, no, I had one the other day, and I don't know if you've tried just a normal Greek coffee.
Very strong.
It's very strong, and it's like it's got sand in it.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's bitter, it's bitty.
So all the Greek people out there, you're disgusting. No. But it is gritty.
So, and I can't really drink coffee because I'll shit through the eye of a needle.
I know.
I'll be honest, that's a pound. I can't really do a strong coffee, like I said, because I'll be running to the toilet.
Yeah.
And they charge you over here as well, so that's €1.
That's about €1 out the window, darling.
So I said, you know what, I'll treat myself. I'll have an iced coffee because they didn't have a mocha. So I said, I'll have a Freddo cappuccino, whatever the bloody hell that is.
Yeah.
Well, didn't they make it in Greece? That's where the frappe comes from.
Does it?
I'm sure that's where
it
was
invented. Frappe is a French word.
But it was invented in Greece.
When I was a professional ballerina...
Look it up!
When I was a professional ballerina with the Freddo National Ballet...
In your dreams?
A frappe, isn't it?
A Batman frappe, yeah.
Batman frappe.
It's a whip, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. Anyway. Well, anyway... Before we got sidetracked, yes, the frappe coffee in Greece is bloody lovely. There's about 6-inch head, bit of foam on top, so creamy, absolutely bloody gorgeous.
That's why it's Mr. Whippy that's in it. It's Mr. Whippy.
So how do they make it?
So what they do, darling, is they take coffee, they take ice cream, and they mix it together. But I've had it before as well, where they've made the coffee and then they've put a swirl of ice cream on top.
Interesting.
Fucking delicious. Absolutely bloody delightful.
Get in me gob.
Get in me gob. Yeah, no, it's lovely. So if you come to Greece, come and see...
Let's have one tomorrow.
Mykonos.
Yeah.
Mykonos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's have one tomorrow. What's that floating in over there?
I think it's a message in a bottle.
Oh, are you going to grab it?
Open it. Oh,
God, it's all over me. Oh, God.
Right.
Right.
Unravel it.
Well, if you are new
Get
to...
that paper out.
What's that? I thought it was some Haribo. I got bloody excited then.
No, get that.
If you are new to Up The Aft, this is a section where you, the listener, can write in. All you've got to do is, throw a bit of parchment paper in a bottle and put it in the sea, and we'll read it out.
And we're here to give our advice to
any
dilemma.
Any type of dilemma. Now,
So,
this one...
Read it out, Georgie. What's happening?
This says, "Hi, girls.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in a panic.
Oh, dear.
My name is Olive, and I'm from Masturbaton.
Oh, where's that? Is that...
Masturbaton, so it's on the other side of Derby.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't say I've been on the other side of Derby.
No,
just on the inside. Yeah.
Bloody delicious. And I need help. I have a cleaning obsession.
Ooh.
I can't stop, and I won't bloody stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I clean my bathrooms 5 times a day, and the kitchen is not allowed to be used due to mess, so takeaways every night. It's costing me a fortune.
I can imagine.
I've even started on the bloody garden now. I had my pug put down, and by that I threw him in the river because he kept leaving hair everywhere. And now it's also come down to cleaning my husband. Last night I had to drug him so that I could really scrub in all the nooks and crannies. How do I stop? I'm going to ruin my life.
You've just ruined ours.
Can't believe it. What's her name? Olive.
Olive.
Well,
Olive.
Wow. Bleach.
Bleach the lot of you. Well, the advice is, what would you say to that? Because I'm gobsmacked.
Well, if it was me, I would fly to Greece,
Yeah.
grab yourself an old homeless woman's mattress.
And just get on with it.
And just get on with it.
Give in.
I mean, listen.
Go on.
There's 2 types of people in the world, isn't there?
People who clean and Georgie Porgy.
There's people that clean and people that aren't that bothered.
I mean, I like the cleanliness. I just think when it gets to a point that it's
where you're putting your dog in the river.
The dog's in the river.
She's singing River by Miley Cyrus, top 10 hit.
Yeah.
Well, not woof anymore.
No, but what I mean is it's obviously taken a negative impact on her life.
Yeah, I mean, she's spending money on takeaways, she's drugging her husband. Next thing I would do is employ a cleaner.
Yeah.
And then you take the
Well,
responsibility
then you don't have to do
away.
it yourself.
Yeah, I mean, 5 times a day if you clean that bathroom, it's going to cost you money, but you'll save money on the takeaways. Because listen, a Domino's these days, other pizza places available.
And that's
more
just
than 20 quid.
Well, that's just for the garlic sauce.
That's just garlic sauce, darling.
And if you want double decadence cheese stuffed crust, forget about it!
Get a cleaner,
and
Olive.
Forget all about it.
And forget all about it. You need to get over it.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you do need any advice from myself and Titty Kaka, what have you got to do, Tits?
Well, like you said earlier, you just got to write it on a piece of paper, roll it up in a bottle, throw it in your nearest river, and then of course...
Roll it in a box and fuck it!
That's right. Or otherwise, what can they do?
You can just message us on Instagram like everyone else,
which
is
tits in the music now.
I know. Bloody hell, get that off. Or you could just write to us on Instagram at Up The Aft.
That's right. Send it over and we'll read it out maybe on the next poddy.
Yeah, read it out on next poddy, darling.
Absolutely, love.
But where can we find you, Tits, on Instagram?
Well, you can find me at Titty_car.
Fabulous _ because she's very underwhelming. And you can find me at Miss Georgie Porgy UK.
Because she's never done a gig out the country.
Fabulous. Well, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Up The Aft.
Oh, it's been fabulous. We're back in action. We're sailing around Greece. We're sailing around all these countries.
All these bloody halfway countries! Love it! Right, I'm off to change me wig, Tits, and I've got a gig.
All right, love. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
We anchor and hoist the sail.
Oh, can't wait for tomorrow. More sun, sea, sex, and suspicious parents, darling.
I hope not. Yeah.
I bloody hope not.
Right.
Right.